Hey everybody, Jessica here. So, one of the things I mentioned in one of the other videos was that I never expected to have to decide whether to wear a wig, a scarf, or just wear my bald head. So, here's a wig that I wear a lot, and what I like about it is that it kind of looks like how I used to wear my hair before I got locks. I've always kind of worn the bob with the kind of Egyptian bangs. So that's one of the looks that I do, especially when it's a little bit cooler because it gets really hot out here. And sometimes wearing a full cap wig is just not the business. So that's one of the things that I do. Let's see. Another look I wear is my scarf. I love to wear it, and what I do is I put my little locks, I shove them up there so that I can look like I have some hair underneath the scarf. It's funny because sometimes I'll put on my purse or I'll put on the seat belt, and I'll have to make sure that when I'm driving down the street or that when I take my purse off, I don't pull the locks out because they're not glued in. I kind of just shove them up in there so that I can give myself, again, a little bit more to look like I have hair under there, especially since I don't have any sideburns. So I usually put them right there. Sometimes I put some that kind of just go this way so I can just kind of have something dangling over my eye a little bit. I guess I try to kind of wear it like I used to wear it before I actually, well, before the locks fell out because I kept them. And strangely, I know a lot of people who, when they got rid of their locks and maybe did the big chop or whatever, they actually kept the locks. So I do still have the locks. I don't know if that's creepy or not, but I do still have them. And so I put them in various ways under the scarf. I can even kind of make it so that I put the scarf so that it's wrapped and tied up here. Um, but that takes a lot of props, for lack of a better word. And then I'm always afraid that if the wind blows really good, it'll just kind of topple it over. So I usually don't wear that, but maybe one video I'll have it like that because I can still use the locks and things like that. So this is another look that I usually have as I'm going throughout my day on my cancer journey. And then here's just my bald look. This is what I wear a lot, especially because out here in the Inland Empire, it gets really hot. I think we're supposed to be at like 105 today, and a wig and a scarf just really are even just too hot. Um, it's hotter, obviously, than not having my head covered at all. Unless I'm in the direct sun, right? In which case I'll put on a hat. But as soon as I get into where I'm going, I'll take the hat off. And I think my inspiration for just wearing my head bald is I was in a BJ's one day and I saw this lady, and she was a white lady, and she had a bald head. And to me, that bald because of cancer is completely different than the bald because I just wanted to shave my head. It's a completely different look. I didn't get a chance to talk to her, but I felt like she was bald due to maybe battling cancer. And she had on earrings, she had on her makeup, she had on this beautiful purple shirt, and she was sitting in the booth just talking with her family and having fun and just from my perspective making the best of a bad situation. So I thought, you know what? I want to be that person. I want to choose to walk around with a bald head or a wig or a scarf, whatever I choose right now, because I didn't choose to have cancer and I didn't choose to lose my hair due to treatment. So I'm going to choose to, in my opinion, not look sick. So I put on my makeup, and then I kind of rock my bald head to try to kind of take back some control. The funny thing is, I miss my locks pretty much every day. And what I miss about them is, like I said, I didn't have a choice as to whether my hair remained during treatment or not. Yes, I could have gotten one of those cold caps um, where you put them on your head and you reduce the amount of hair you use. A lot of people have been successful, and I know that in years to come they'll be even more successful. It just wasn't for me. But I think what I love about wearing my bald head is that it's cool and it does invite conversation, right? I think that when I wear my bald head, I get so much support. I either talk to someone whose family member is battling cancer or is a cancer survivor, or a friend who's currently going through cancer. It opens me up to a lot of support. So I like that part of it. The part that I don't like about it is it does still represent the fact that I'm sick and that I am battling something. Um, and I don't like looking sick. So when people are like, "Oh, well, you really rock the bald head and you look good," and not everybody can do it and things like that, I really appreciate the compliments. But for me, it still represents being sick, because I would not have shaved my head bald like this were it on a normal day, right? Even when people do the big chop, and I myself have done the big chop, it's never been to the point where I'm walking around with a bald head. So a lot of what I'm thinking about when I'm walking around with my bald head is I'm sick. And it's not something that I like to think about. So I think when I do wear the wig and when I do wear the scarf, I can put forth that armor of just another person here, nothing to see. But when I wear my bald head, as comfortable as I am with it and as cool as it is in this hot weather, it's still an indicator that I'm sick. So if you've gone through cancer treatment and you lost your hair, what was it like for you? Did you wear a bald head? Did you wear a wig? Did you wear a scarf? Did you wear hats? If you use the cold cap, how did that work? Did it save as much of your hair as you thought it would? Did you not lose your hair during your cancer treatment? Because not every cancer treatment drug makes you lose your hair. So there are some people out there who are going through cancer treatment who won't lose their hair. But for those of you who did or who didn't, talk to me in the comments. Let me know, what was it like for you? If you wore a bald head, what made you decide to wear a bald head? So hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.